Okay then. I'll start with 1. Then I got locked behind myself. Okay, let's go back. What's in here? I assume, yeah, that's... Huh? What's this? The human silhouette drawn in white on the bed. You know, it looks awfully like, the area where the left knee would be has been ripped out. I wonder if that means anything. Probably does. Is that anything? No? Okay. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce it? Schrodinger's cat? There's a kitty on the cover, isn't that just precious? Oops, there it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is a part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Seriously? How can you know that? Secret. This is where you play a big game. Appears to be an elevated car. 6 AB rooms in the warehouse. From the blah 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 blah. Have a nice trick. Trap traitor. Huh. Secret dispenses this blah blah blah. Completes the game and the skin. Wait, we're not told that yet. Refers to the door in the AB room. Most elevators doors open horizontally, but this one opens and closes vertically. Most elevators also. Why is the volume lower? Last time I had barely spoken, it was like screaming. Maybe I'm doing something different. Have no such features. Most elevators also include a safety feature that prevents the door from closing if anything obstructs it. These doors have no such safety feature. I've been told that in that case A stands for artificial intelligence, which is an F. Wait. A is short for artificial insemination, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized without the use of a male organ. It is commonly used in the breeding of dairy cattle and pigs, but has also been... Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all this. Okay. Wait, was that stuff, all that stuff I got from the first room? All of this? That's a lot. In any case. A desk, huh? Looks like the top is made of glass. What's the deal with this drawer, man? There's a drawer sticking out of the desk, but there's nothing in it. Since the top of the desk is made of glass, I should be able to see anything I put in the drawer. Do I have any items? Okay, I'm gonna assume something is gonna appear if I put something in here. Okay. Wait, what's this? I don't think it's a stain. A triangle, a leaf thing, and another triangle. What's the thing on the right? Looks like a silhouette of a fox. Huh. Looks like a whole lot of triangles to me. Okay, I'm assuming that's a safe I'm supposed to open. Damn, it's locked. I think a spell here is what unlocks it, but nothing happens when I push your buttons. Is that a keyhole on the top there? I probably need a key or something. I'll get right on that. Is that a phone? A phone? Is it connected? A phone. Oh, that's not good. I can't connect to anything. What should I call next? Fine. What's that stuff? Oh, someone left a book about cats sitting mouths. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's just like that. The safe which you encountered at first in the elevator. Okay, that's where I just came from. Now I'll be actually able to tell where I was. I think Alice is investigating this room. Well, I don't think she'll mind if I go in. So is she an actual object on the map, or is she just gonna be like appearing in Vanna interactive stuff instead? Sigma, what are you doing here? Just thought I'd come to check up on you. Oh, well, I haven't found anything interesting. So, yeah, she's not an object in the world. Okay, interesting. What's that? That looks pretty interesting to me. Something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal. You know, it looks like that little key you'd stick in clockwork toys, so they would walk around. Oh, it's the same kind of desk, drawer, whatever. I've never seen a drawer like this before. It's so flat. True, but it's probably handy for examining things. How do you figure that? Well, look at the table. The top is made of glass, right? If you put something in a jar and closed it, you could see through glass. Well, I guess. But I don't really need to examine anything. Okay, the phone, but it doesn't have the weird satellite dish on it. A phone. It looks rather old. Look at it up there. It's got a place for a small cassette tape. I think this tape is actually meant for answering machine part of a phone. That would make this phone decades old. No, it doesn't look that old, I guess. Oh yeah, it's 28, so yeah, it is really, really old for them. Okay, so 3 got this stuff on it, so I guess I'm going into 4. She should be checking this room out. I think I'll see how she's doing. Oh, hello, Sigma. Find anything? Not really. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, her clothes look like they're just out of place, weirdly enough. By the gods, I never thought I'd see one. What? You scratch off the silver part of the coin, and so you can see the naughty stuff. Oh. Ah. So that's what it is. It's an ultimate interactive poster technology. What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like that? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. Can I scratch it off? Of course! This chunk of metal ought to do it. Damn, it's too slippery. I think I'm going to need a coin to deal with that silver menace. Jeez. Fine. Oh wait, there's something here. Look, there's something on top of the desk. Yeah, it's a piece of metal. Kind of cylindrical. Part of a key. Can I combine those two? How did I stick it in? Okay, key. So yeah, those things are always different in every room. Okay, I have a feeling I know where that key is being used. Okay, let's get it out. Right there. Damn, a handcuff's on the door. Can't open it, huh? Wait a minute, it's key. Yeah, thought so. It's goodbye handcuffs. Shouldn't have any more door problems now. Okay then. That was easy enough. God damn it, no, go back. Turning the camera like this is kind of inconvenient. Okay, that one had a knee, this one doesn't have a right arm. This is just like the other ones too. It's ribbed, but in a different place this time. Shape of a person, blah blah blah. Upper right arm, okay. And what's this? There's something on here. A box cutter? Shouldn't this be perfect for use instead of a coin? Okay, hold up, this is different. Yeah, this is definitely a clue to something, but I can figure out what exactly that is a clue to. Also, this is all green. Does that mean it's It does. Wow. That opened really easily. I guess it wasn't locked. A large roll of aluminum foil. Aluminium, I mean. A proper pronunciation of that word. Okay. Okay, that also looks like a cassette player on top of it. Howdy. So what exactly do I have? So I have a box cutter and aluminium foil. I was like, sure, what do I do? Okay, that one is still locked. I mean... Also, yeah, I didn't check a bed in this room. Okay, left hand. I wonder what it means. It's gotta mean something, right? Okay, so I couldn't access 3. And 4 had the poster, right? So, come in. Yeah, there's the poster. Okay, is the box cutter gonna cut it? Because if not, that's just dumb. Alright, the box cutter should do the trick here. Hold on, you're just going to tear a poster if you do that. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. I really don't see how it makes any sense. Anyway, what I'm saying is that poster might have a clue in there somewhere. Cutting it with that thing is out of the question. Ah, man. You know, you can just use the dull part for it. Jeez. Okay, nothing bad here. Okay. So... does that mean the last door is the head? So... where would I need to cut anything? Wait, what if I just cut the bed? Is there something in the bed? What do you mean in that one? I saw one of his silhouettes earlier. It had a torn part too, although it was a different part. The area around the left forearm has been torn. Do you think that's a glue of some sort? Oh yeah. Probably is. But I can figure out what is it the clue to. Huh, I wonder what's in here. Well, keep wondering, it's locked. See? I told you. There's a panel over here where you can put in the passcode. I can just get it to work. Enter 4-digit code when press enter to the key on the right. Now let's give it a try. That's a weird... numbers. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. Do you have any ideas? Ideas for what? How to use this thing? Well... no, of course I do. You really think you're going to open it by just pressing random buttons? Well, I thought maybe I'd just get lucky. It doesn't work like that. There's no way you're going to get this thing open unless you know what to enter. Well, I'm assuming this is gonna be the clue. Damn, it's just so difficult to see it. Hey, there's some weird shapes in this room too. What do you mean too? Do you see something like this in other rooms? Yeah, just like this. Symbols on the wall, desk, everything. Really? What could they mean? Wait, what if I combine... Ow. Ow. Okay, I didn't consider that. Alright, what was the first room we checked? So she's in this room, 3 was locked. 1? Is that the room? Okay, yeah, it's not one of the poster. And it had the thing above it, which looked almost like us. Okay, so I'll put this here. Can I? Alright, aluminium foil is in place. Just gotta shut this. So, circle, star... You know what, let's write this down in the series, I'm not to... Circle... How do I draw it? Okay, there we go. This thing... And there we go. Okay. Right. take it out. The images on the wall are reflected on the aluminium, which is acting as a mirror. Both images are overlaid. Looks like a circle, star, diamond, and a triangle. Huh, what does it mean? So I'm assuming I can't take it out. Yeah, it doesn't let me take it out. But I'm thinking I'm gonna need to do something like this in every room. Is it the number of whatever's that what the name of it is? Also check the safe. What are the numbers in it? A locker. I need to find a key to fit the keyhole. I also need a key. So 0. Yeah, 0. 5. 4, 3. Okay, I'm a little lost. Okay, that's gotta be showing me something. This appears to be an internal line button. One probably means room 1. That's the room I'm in right now, so it probably call here. Actually, it probably just wouldn't do anything. I mean, it's not like you can call yourself with one phone. There's no harm in trying, right? Nope, nothing. Pressing one button is probably pretty pointless. What about 2? It appears to be internal blah 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 2. Let's give it a shot. Who is this? Oh, hey Alice, so you are there. Sigma, is that you? Yeah. Where are you coming from? Room 1. That's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 20... Okay. 25... 6... Yes, 6... There we go. Okay. Do you think it's a clue? Well, I'm going to look around this room a little more. I'll see you later. Okay. Let's try 3. Okay, maybe 3. Might as well try pressing it. There's no phone number associated with this button. What? That's weird. Why can't I call room 3? Okay, 4. That's a 3. Might as well try pressing it. Who is this? Just me. Better than justice, I suppose. Really? You can do better than that. I'm hanging up. Come on, wait. What do you want? Where are you coming from? Room 1. I guess we have some kind of internal line. Seems like it. So what does it do? Huh? What's this? Wait, is that what it's called? 9-2. I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming simulations. Oops, I'm an asterisk. Ow. That was weird. But why is the number different depending on the room I call? It's like I still called from the same number, so why would it be different? How on earth could you get those two mixed up? That's what it says on the phone's display. 9-2. Maybe that's a clue. Anyway, I'm going to get back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything else. Okay, so 25, 92. Okay, is that it? This is room 3. No tape has been inserted. The answering machine will not function. What does it mean? Where should I go next? So I discovered something, but I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. Wait. No, there's nothing. Okay. What if I call room 4 room 2 from room 4? Or the other way around. Hey, when I called you, you said something showed up on the display, right? Yeah, it said 9 too. But as soon as the call was over, it disappeared. I think the display only works when you're on the phone. Can I use it? Can I actually use it? God damn it. This probably would make things so much easier if I could just use that. $25.92 means I'm gonna call the room free. So what do I get from that? Okay, it just opens the door. I was wondering maybe if there's some kind of way I can check what the solution was. I could figure out how it's supposed to be solved. That doesn't seem to be the case. There's a pattern on the wall in front of the desk. So somehow this is supposed to equate to 25.92? Ah, damn. Yeah, puzzles here are definitely a lot more complicated than 999. 999 just seems to solve itself. This one is like, yeah, you're gonna get stuck in the first room. And I'm like, oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Wait, can I... Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, in the bottom... Doesn't seem like there's anything on the floor either. Do I give up and just check the walkthrough again? God damn it, I want to figure this something out on my own. Did I try going from room 3 actually? Hold up. Open it up. Okay, room 3. A phone. There's a spot in it that would fit a small cassette tape, but the lid's open. Cassette bay is open. Can I actually use the phone? Why does it only let me use the first phone? Any items left? Wait, I still have foil? What the hell? Huh? I thought it got used up, so I can keep doing that? Oh. Now that's a revelation. I wish it actually said something about that. Yeah, now I ran out, finally. Okay, 2. Let's start with 2. 2. Again, I'm still unsure, and I'm still unsure of what to do with that information, but it's definitely gonna mean something. Okay, put this here. Alright, aluminium foil is in place, just gotta shut this. I guess that's 4. Okay, I'm just gonna write it as is. 992. There we go. Okay. Let's see, turn around. Okay. I have pattern 3, right? Yeah. Huh. But since it's open, what would I need with that? So there's gotta be something big. Okay, turn around. Put it in. Yeah, just gotta shut it. Locker. Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with this information because I already checked the locker. Check it again. Nothing here. Check above it. Some specific place on it, maybe? Huh. You know, that was really unhelpful. Okay. And that's pattern what? Pattern 1. But it's not pattern 1. Pattern 1 is the shapes. That's weird. Okay, 4. Huh? Put it in here. Let's go shut this. Can I remove it, by the way? Aluminium is reflected in pattern on the wall. Just like a makeshift mirror, huh? Bit of a laid on top of another, but yeah, it just seems like nonsense. Try this again. Ah, I thought so. So you can remove it and use it in a different place, so it's not just match with numbers, it's more complicated than that. I see, okay. The locker seems to match well, so I guess that's that. Okay, let's remove that. Drive it again. Pattern 2. So let's try pattern 1. Yes, I get it. I'm trying to return. Jeez. Well, that's not nonsense. 4, 9, 8, 5. Pattern on the wall's being reflected. Pattern's been overlaid. 9 and 5. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So what if I try to call it from here? Can I call it? Display here, blah blah blah. Yes. It's at 25. It's blank now though. Perhaps the display only works when the phone is making or receiving a call. Yes, I think so. Okay, I guess I can't interact with it anyway. Okay, so I get one number. So let's go back to 4. Alright. Okay, let's put that in. Okay, put it in. Yeah. Okay, 3472. 3472. That's 4. And what am I supposed to do with this exactly? It let me interact with something without a key, right? I think it's first, maybe? Let's check the first one again. Like another locker just said, yo, you gotta have a key. And this one seemed to just let me do it. Or was it another one? I need a key, yeah. Okay, let's just play with the phone first and see what where it goes. Okay, 4, 9, 8, 5. Ha. Okay, that did nothing. 3, 4, 7, 2. Yes, I know it's a phone. Okay, great. Yeah, that would have been too easy. I think I get it. I'm gonna call the third phone, and it's gonna play a tape, and something is gonna light up here, and it's gonna be reflected here to display what I'm actually supposed to know. I see. Okay. Okay, let's just. So what information do I have? 2. Let's go to 2. 2 was a locker which will actually let me interact with it. Right? I think so. Enter 4 digits code. 2. Memo? Okay, that's completely useless. 4985. 4985. 4 9 8 5. Oh, okay. That's a very inconvenient way to write it. Huh, piece of cake. Wow, good job. That was pretty impressive. Okay, what did I get? Tape. There's something in here. A cassette tape. Okay. Alright, let's go back to 3. Alright. You know, it's really inconvenient opening and closing the door every freaking time. It takes like 5 times longer than it should take. Okay, let's see what's in here. Can I press put it in? All I have to do is close the lid. Okay. Now 25, 92 from 1. Okay, 1. Come on. Alright. 25, 92. Congratulations! That voice. Oh wait, it looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is a number for the phone in the 3rd room. The buttons here on top of the phone are just shortcuts. That means all the other phones have actual numbers too. Well, I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling room 3 right now. Room 3? And that means... Since you're so clever, I'm sure you figured it out by now. But yes, you're right, I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. Yeah, I thought so. So you can grasp me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. Then again, it's going to be a very little talk, because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't help you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace. Left? Huh. Oh, there we are. Okay, 2652. Alright, there's another 4-digit number. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess I need to enter it somewhere. So... 22652. Let's see if this will do anything. Hey, don't put... There's some kind of pin in there. Let's see. Small metal pin. Huh. I already got that pin thing, so now I can close it, right? I think I could have easily broken it and just gotten the thing with no problem at all. Wait a sec. I mean, wouldn't it reflect the same number? Yeah, no, let's not do that. Pin. Okay. Free is already open now. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go somewhere else entirely. 4, yeah. I guess 4. Okay, let's try. Ah, there's no keyhole there. Interesting. Damn, it won't open. Yeah, looks like it's locked. I think that thing on the door can unlock it. We just need to figure out how. Yeah, okay, I'll try it. Let's see, 4. 3472. God damn it, why do I keep doing this? So 3, 4, 4, 7, 2. There we go. Yeah, not awfully complicated, I gotta say. Oh, good job. You opened it. Yeah, I'm pretty great. Looks like there's something in there. Yes, check it out, the wallet. You probably shouldn't get your hopes up. Why not? Just a feeling. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What the hell? What is it? There's only 1 coin in here. And it's not even real money, just a toy coin. See? Didn't I tell you? Damn. Alright. Well, we can still use it. I mean, bow chicka pow pow. Alright, you silvery bastard, time to meet your doom. Let's do this. Yeah! Damn, you're excited. Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in here, aren't you? You want to let me do it then? I'm sorry. Please, just let me have this. Then get on with it. Search for hints across the bolster. Click and drag across the areas of it just to scratch them. Click the green triangle on the left to move your view up and down. Let's get started. Ah, damn. She's actually very close. No, that's no fun. I got a bit far, you know? Can't exactly... Hold up, it's just like clover, only not clover, instead of butterfly. Wait, and is that the same thing Lotus had? I wonder about that. You know, this actually takes a while. Okay, that was accidental. I see, interesting. No, not there. Okay, I'm assuming this thing as well, yep. Band-aid? Nope. I see, and it's gonna match the... Yo, I'm not done. Give the numbers. Okay, how do I write this? Right arm 6, left 1, right leg 9 and 8. Okay then. Damn! Look away for a second and you scratched it all off. Yeah, and there's some things that may be cool, so I kept going. And there's marks on her arms and legs. Yeah. There are 4 of them. A star, circle, and oh! Oh great. Oh, okay, I didn't actually pay attention to that. Right arm star. Crap, how they... Star. I figured I had to draw a star. Circle. Triangle. And... diamond. Was it upside down? Upside down triangle? No, it wasn't. Huh. Huh. One thing I got from aluminium foil is not an upside down triangle. So why is it different? That's weird. Hey, what are you doing? You already scratched it all off. No, I'm not done yet. This blue part still needs to go. Sigma, I don't think that part's going to come off, no matter how hard you scrape. He's a pervert. Anyway, let's see, 4 is right leg. Right leg. Cool. Uh-huh. 3 is come on, move it. 3 is right arm. 3. Okay. Oh my god, I'm writing down so freaking much, it's crazy. Okay, 1 is gonna be... I'm assuming it's the left arm, right? No, it's the left leg. Huh. 1 left leg. And 2 is the left arm. Okay. So, how exactly do I approach this? I'm assuming it's 2 codes and... wait, I still didn't open this one. So, what exactly do I do here? There's a keyhole on top of a panel. I think a pin or something might fit in here. I'll do it then. Huh? What is that noise? Maybe we can type stuff in now. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So... yeah, it goes up to 9. So that's probably all numbers. 6, 7. That was just full of water, which was suggested on the foil. So circle first means 1. Star 6. I can do 6. I can only do 7. Huh. Now that's a bit of a pickle. Then what the hell do I do? Huh. Okay, so opened 3. I opened 4. Did I open 2? Ah, damn it, I don't remember already. Let's pull back. Damn, I don't know. Hold up. Yeah, it's not an upside down triangle. And I still can write 6 regardless. I'm a little confused on what the hell do I do? How the hell do I open the locker? Okay. Locker 3 is open. Yep. God, it's 40 minutes to do this freaking room and there's so much more of the game. I feel like this is gonna take 10 times longer than the previous game. It's crazy. Okay, so I got the coin here, right? Yep, there it is. It's open. Okay. It's down there. 4 is the right leg, right? Right leg, yep. So check 2. Come on, faster. Okay, did I open the locker? I did open the locker. Crap, I don't remember what was in it. Left arm 2. Left arm 2. Yep. This is a clusterfuck of clues at this point. Yeah, no more items. So whatever is the solution to the first locker is just, I have it right now. I just gotta figure out how to get it, how to use it. But I still don't understand how am I supposed to get I can get 6 if I just press here. I'm a moron. Oh my Jesus. Okay, what's the numbers again? What's the order again? Okay, circle. 1. 6. What next? Diamonds. 8. 8. Triangle. 9. 9. Alright then. The same combination, but it's backwards. Why? Because fuck me, that's why. Holy moly macaroni. Jesus bloody fucking Christ. Yes, it opened, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. So write this nonsense again. Sun. Mon. 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, written down. It's just like the code we saw in Ambidex's room. And it's a different code of course, but it looks really similar. I think it's probably opens the safe. Okay. There's a small screen inside the locker. Huh? It's locked again. Input thing is turned off too. Why'd that happen? So my recording broke, as it always does. God damn it. I'm doing it a little differently now, so hopefully it doesn't break. Anyway, I'm recording this much later, as you can probably see right now on the screen. I played quite a bit, because I only now realized that the recording broke on the second goddamn episode. And anyway, I am just gonna go back to this... or not. You know what, that's really long, I shouldn't go through that again. I did most of the escape anyway, that was still recorded. I was just pissed off because the blue password is extremely cryptic. It's like if you play this game, check out Crew Quarters blue password. Again, if you play this game, check how the blue password for Crew Quarters is obtained. Because it's as cryptic as it gets. They made their way down the hallway and at the end waiting for us. Howdy, partners. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, and it left. And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Sure thing, baby. So yeah, now it's gonna show me how it's done. So the fact that every single room is connected to this elevator. Yep, if they go through that, they end up at the elevator as well. As well as the infirmary path. But I only showed two for some reason. Anyway. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
God, it's getting really hot in here. The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. Oh. Oh my god, no. Oh, no. There's no way, is there? Oh, shit.
Huh. Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
God damn, I just want to see them side by side.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
So I just played for one of the endings, and again, the recording order is really weird because, like I said, I only after playing a lot, like recording like I don't know, 30 hours, I think, I realized what hour like 3 is where recording broke.
Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green.
Blue and
The
not
one in the
red.
middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
And the only one I can go through is blue.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Okay. Yeah, I won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Just chicken time.
Oh. No,
We've got
I'm
2 hours.
fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Yeah, looks like we don't have a choice then. Gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay, hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules?
Usually K's the one who remarks on that.
Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are your rules for ya. Once you open the door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color or bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of a free reign rule. Once you've activated the chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. If that's true, then we can all go back to the way we came and get into a warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
You should never think about it. The pick the right one. Is that the one where I ally or is it the one where I betray? Oh, no, that's before it. Okay, yeah, okay. God damn it, again. I'm saying stuff which I'm not supposed to know yet. Damn, recording this not out of order is really bad. Wait, why are we going through crew quarters again? That makes it so inconvenient. It's faster through the infirmary.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Good thing if I got all this nonsense.
Agreed.
Okay, explanation for this. This. No, wait. That. Stands for erotic units, and I'll just stop at that.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, hold on. Grandpa? Since when we were buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before Nonary came, and if Quark is going to tell me your grandpa, then maybe they were even related. Alice and Chloe seem to be close too. So many of these people know each other already.
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Oh my god.
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark.
I don't want to know anything about your grandpa videos, thank you very much.
You have to say these things quietly.
Now I'm subconsciously imagining what he does when he watches grandpa videos. Good lord. I already repressed that part of the game.
Oh, you're finally done?
Howdy, partner.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Never in my life have I heard it used like that. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
And what's the nonary game?
Oh, that refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Makes sense?
Like hell. Shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Mia?
Arrogant little bastard.
Oh my god. I'm now imagining how the voice actress looks when she's recording those lines. Oh, I bet it's hilarious.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Keep slipping in and out of accents, ways of talking, and then sometimes she sounds serious, and then it's kinda odd when she does. It sounds fun. Kay and Quark and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Cyan-Ally-Ally. And we headed into AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fee and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're always pushing me around.
Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay. Oh, don't do me around, Fee. Seriously.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got the time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Okay, so this is not supposed to happen yet, just FYI. Oh yeah, I know,
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Oh, spoilers. This is not supposed to happen. So it looks exactly the same.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Oh, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like it has something on it. Yoink.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
I'm pressing buttons. Well, I just press the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
Yeah.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
She's so sad.
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gates?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me take tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent.
Did you see that? Why did it like do switch screen or something? Like it blinked in and out. Why did it do that?
But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody.
Wait, was it just for music transition?
Each round
Is that what it is?
a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono or mono a womano. Well,
Can you say
there are
that?
2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the Cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Tamioli.
Potassium.
And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
The voice actors is having too much fun.
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me. I'd skin them and stew them with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
When you hit 0 BP, you die. What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Now he's gonna explain a lot of stuff to me.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Okay, now a tea. It's always have a nice tea. Tea something. Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah, she's gonna suggest betray. Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game.
It's a prisoner's dilemma.
Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
Dilemma? Or dilemma? Whatever. What's that?
You've never heard of it?
Oh, yes, I have, but Sigma probably didn't.
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
You should check a Wikipedia article for that. Again, prisoner's dilemma. Just Wikipedia. It's really long. It's a huge page. It's crazy how simple the game is, but how much there is.
Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another.
That seems to be far enough on this picture.
In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup.
Ba-ba-ba, telepaths, 999.
You following me?
Yeah. Keep going.
So, a detective shows up.
Magura!
He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want.
Actually, hold on a second. Crap, I don't have options.
We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do.
I was curious what his voice is in Japanese.
Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's a prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, I would ally. My erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut. And the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way, I'll serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? A smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he gets a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. It seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The AB game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same shit. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. The solo they betray will have 2 points subtracted, so total gain for that game would be only 4 points. Now the two groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams you'll get 6 each, will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is I should pick Ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
Yes, she's confusing. What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma.
Smart ass.
Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma.
Well,
if we choose Ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great.
she'll betray us, by the way.
All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Don't you mean everybody? That BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose Betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Too bad it's a Schrodinger's choice. If you choose Ally, she says Betray. If you betray, she chooses Ally. And she's a completely hypocritical bitch, by the way. That's just one thing to keep in mind. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. An explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is what you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
That's what happens when I wake up next to a cutie like you. Oh, come on, I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
You don't change the subject. I started this. We're talking about you right now. What? What the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life.
Sigma, Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Okay, so as far as I know, nothing changed because of the fact that I played other playthroughs. So far it seems the same. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. Not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything and...
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt, it felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
And I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. Maybe the game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I've seen. Had it been real in any way? Was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. See, in the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. Stress of a nunnery game was probably getting to me, more than Fee thought. I was tired and I was emotional. Hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. Also, yeah, not Fee, not Phi. Fee or Phi, I switch back and forth because Fee is just easier to say. Phi just sounds weird to me, because it sounds like the black part. But what if I was losing it? I wasn't losing it, what if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell is that?
What? Do you need a translator?
Sure, why not?
If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
Could you? So if you want to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear what I should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So, I never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that it would be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, how the hell do you know that? So you don't ever said anything about that.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I was asked why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on earth? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition? She's kinda cute when she's surprised.
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Well, maybe I am. When you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think
No.
there's something wrong with you.
There's many things wrong with me. This was wrong. I was supposed to be acting strange, not me. To hear how she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain into a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, sure. That's funny about this.
Alright, take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Whoop. She's gonna reprimand me, of course.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your Ambidex game.
Thank you for talking as slow as you possibly could. You slow-ass announcer. As Cyan-Ally stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking?
Thanks.
Did you hear anything I said?
I did. Yeah, I did. That's why I chose Ally. He told me that unless we were sure Alice would choose an ally, we had to vote betray. That means what if we do know Alice is going to pick Ally, we can too.
So you're sure you know what she voted?
Yeah, I guarantee Alice chose Ally.
How do you know that?
I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
No. Maybe.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, I think the line was a little different last time I recorded this, but whatever.
Siggy!
Not a big deal.
But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're
Smooching.
about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
I didn't. Alright. Alright, man.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1!
Man, she does a really hard voice.
The results!
Yeah, after that.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Like, why doesn't she speak like that? I really love when voice sounds like this. It's kinda hot. Ba-ba-ban. 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 So, like I said, if you betray her, she allies. If you ally, she betrays. That's just like assuring a cat. Doesn't matter what you do, you always lose.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Let us. And yeah, as you can see, the colors changed, the pair changed as well. Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
You know what's funny? You remember this in a different playthrough. Like, you have a flashback to this. If you choose betray. And then she's like, oh my god, how could you betray me, you bastard? But last time you chose ally for this round. So I was sure that's... why... No, wait.
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
I thought you said you were sure. Thanks to you, now our BP is down to 1.
Yes, it is.
I take it Sigma was the one who made the decision?
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, he must be awfully naive. Who bets on a complete stranger like that?
I can't help it, I just see this and I can't betray it.
I agree.
Oh, I think I'm so stupid. God damn it. I set my jaw and stopped away from Alice and V. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Cocktail Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
So that thing I noticed earlier. Do you see any other blondes in this group? Any? It's almost as if... blonde? Blonde.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Yeah, like Sigma.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Look, he seems so creeped out by the kid.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kei, Clover and Miyoji. Well, whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Logic.
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards. Does this mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns in them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP. where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897.
That specific number, I wonder if it's cool to something. Like, basically every freaking thing you see in this game has gotta be a clue to something else. Damn.
Although, I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
What a dick. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people, exactly.
Yeah? So?
What about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do I mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
You know, I just noticed one thing. There's Sigma. See this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sigma. Where is Sigma?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do those things even come off?
No, yes! They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
Let's switch between voices. I love it.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep when someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way.
So you can just chop a hand off.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
next round?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
Is it actually possible for everyone to die? Let's just look at this. So basically it's supposed to end around here. Around here. Yeah, I don't know about that.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Yeah, man, the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and they'll die.
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
You know, one important thing to keep in mind is what it says activate the needles. Not that the needles will come out and stab you and inject with whatever it is. So, I had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
It took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB games would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could go or couldn't pass through number 9 door. That means it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, as long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing.
What's
The
up?
next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
I wonder if it means something of... like he's colorblind, actually. Like, I wonder if it's a point which is gonna come up later on.
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are Cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it. When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
It's not!
No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
He's not actually crying.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? Your dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
And have a tea.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
Ever none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn, how the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. Hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. And I started the fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with a mistress of a prominent politician? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. But it was just one time. What the hell's going on here? Seriously, I want to hear about that backstory. And she was the one who went after me! God damn, mistress. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If I was the reason I'd been abducted and put in an honorary game, I just couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. Memories were still a little blurry, but I was very there. Flashback. You know, I think I know why I like Zero. Because I do the same thing. I sleep between voices and weird accents. December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and the bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant but today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry, I don't think you should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I stayed up all night to finish my paper, and I emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the keys in the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like a metal on metal and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Oh, I don't like this perspective. Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain. There was someone behind my car. Spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in the car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly dropped closed. And the way opened again. I was in the AB room with Fee. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like I had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. To the infirmary. Alrighty then. We'll wait for everybody to go. Okay, I think last time I just went to Flounge and Infirmary, but I guess it's slightly different dialogue depending on the order you go in. No, this I think so. But yeah, end result is always the same. So, this is the Infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
You hypocritical bitch.
Are you still angry?
Yes, I'm still angry. Of course. I'm teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Oh my god, it actually says abyss.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
Well, in time you will know the tragic extent of my failings. And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
I like you, old man.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Well, I'm not the one who betrayed the others, you know. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
God damn it, I stared at her tits again. I should stop. Meaning?
I was on their trail.
God damn, every time she's on screen, I'm always avoiding looking directly at it. It's like the sun. You look at it, and it burns. But for me, it just keeps me in place.
I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have a detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
And what are you? Well, obviously stripper. CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine.
Because she looks like stripper!
In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
God damn it, I'm staring at it again. Ah. Put some clothes on, woman.
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
You know, the fact that she says she has nothing to do with her work. I think at one point it's assumed that we are working together. Yum, yum, yum. Anyway, yeah, she is the person we picked up in the desert at the end of 999. But if she is the same Alice as the mummy, that remains to be seen. Still not revealed. We're somewhere.
In the middle of a desert.
You are the desert, to be precise. A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
Yes it is, and I know parts of it.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because you are the one who betrayed the other.
That doesn't seem fair to me.
That douchebag didn't betray anyone this playthrough. And the old man was betrayed. So, you know, they grit on you.
How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
I collect garbage and get rid of it.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
I'm just a creepy old man who knows.
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No.
Oh, I can think of a way you can get secrets out of him. And some other things.
And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but...
Yeah, that's about what you say. I always will think that.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Ringleader? I mean, he does have a look, let's be honest about that.
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal.
He is not.
I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
Holy shit. Oh, once you know who he actually is, this is the truth, by the way.
It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but...
Oh my god, and that's also true. Oh, that's so cool.
My father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Oh, that's really freaking cool.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Ah, shit. Once you know who he actually is, that's so many secrets he just revealed.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Don't pity him. He wants to kill you all, guys.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops.
He is lying.
I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced.
He is lying.
On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
Damn, I'm so surprised his pants just don't spontaneously combust.
Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, well, white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
No, you're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
He's potassium. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
No, he is full of armor.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
The only untransported person here is you, Dio. Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. Why did she change her outfit? Now that's a real mystery. What does she do?
I think she's a student.
She's a stripper, just like you, Alice. I mean, look at her outfit. What else could she be?
At night she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Yeah, of course. A waitress in a gentleman's club called Touch of Class. But CL fell off. What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Is he? Isn't he a little big for that? Also, that hat is ridiculous. Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh. Why is he laughing? Interesting. Maybe I included something.
Yeah, you're right. A boy his age would be in elementary school.
So he's not in elementary school, so there's something suspicious about that. Interesting.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with 5.
God damn it, I can't stop looking at them. I just need to stop looking at the screen at all.
She's the most mysterious to me.
I don't know, giant robot man is not more mysterious than her?
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright?
She's cute and adorable little bitch.
It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Yeah, of course, that always happens to me. That was just an energy. No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright. I doesn't know about as much as you do, so basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with V, And I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word. But even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Fake detective, a waitress, garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
You suddenly sound upset.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others, man.
Where do you plan on going?
Oh god, that was just the infirmary? It took that long? Holy crap. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see.
God, that was like 30 minutes of just talking. Oh my god.
Right. Later, bro.
I didn't even realize. Headed out of the infirmary. That was almost as long as the escape room. Oof, crazy. But yeah, it did set up a few things to keep in mind. So let's just inspect crew quarters. Not look under any beds. Nothing important there. Ah, damn, no one thinks it's seriously bad. Hey, Kay.
Perfect timing.
So,
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
yeah, I was. Hi, Alice and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Well, I'm looking at something suspicious right now.
Like a secret door or something?
Yeah, I found like 100 of those. So, do you really think I wouldn't have told you? Oh my god, Dee asks exact same thing. If you go to the lounge. Oh my god. Blonde versus blonde. Oh my god, he's Dio. Quark is actually Dio.
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
He's maybe his kid, or something like that. Out of ordinary? Huh.
What's this book?
God damn it, now I want to check spoilers if Quark is actually his kid. Ah. I want the spoilers, I want to know more right now. Oh, that's a book about cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happening to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
That's why. Look at him.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. The book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Maybe?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fee told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Don't do that too, kid.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
You little shit. What about you guys?
What do you mean?
We checked out the lounge with Clover and Ten Miyagi, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
Yeah, of course not.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is.
Not all puzzles, by the way.
Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st, huh? I've been knocked out on the dawn of 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Newspaper clipping about Radical 6. Cork reached into his pocket and pulled what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spread. Q continues to elude authorities. Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO had confirmed that the death toll was estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. The immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was it really the first time I'd heard of it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I heard Radical 6 somewhere before. Okay, so I guess this is not supposed to happen yet. Aye. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside.
Cork, you look really freaking creepy. Could you not look like that, please?
Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
He looks like he's about to pounce and choke me or something. Okay, that's better. Oh no,
Well,
creepy again.
I don't think there's any reason for us to get all worried about it. We should just hurry up and try to find out how to get out of here.
Cork has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest way to find out is by going outside.
Yeah, you're right.
Good! Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Okay.
Then we will see you later.
Oh, later. Okay then. I stepped out of the cabin I'd been in and headed toward a small hallway. Now, where to next? There was only one other place I hadn't gone. The lounge. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Yeah, last time I went through the infirmary lounge and infirmary went crew quarters. That's the way I order. Now it's different. But yeah, the lines are completely the same from what I understand. Aside from that little tidbit about hearing about Radical 6. Because it appeared on the other playthroughs and plays a major role.
Hey, Sigma.
Hey, baby.
Can I get you a seat?
Sure. You're some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two, then. Unfortunately, as much as that sounds like, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think that's a really good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Oh, you got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, huh?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
My head is too empty to hurt.
Well...
Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of your arms. When you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of like numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Is this a clue to something else? Are they not really here? Are they proxies? Controlling our fake bodies? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
What now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Soprobate, yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Voice broke for silence.
Something horrible has happened. Please, you all have to come with me.
What is it?
I found something horrible in room 2 in the crew quarters.
Something horrible?
Never mind. You'll understand when you see it.
It's a bomb, JC. Like I said, I already played through this, but the stupid thing didn't record. Right now I'm always looking at the recording software and yeah, seems to roll. Cables were first in, followed by me, Fee, Chloe and Luna. He said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The 4 of us crouched down and followed his finger. There it was. Well, howdy there, bomb. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Oh my god, JC. A bomb! No way.
So, thank you, Sigma.
No problem, baby.
Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. And it wasn't even augmented. And it had been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
I'll go find everyone else.
No, there's no need for that. Quark is already bringing them back. They should arrive soon.
Alright then. Work is okay, right? I just want to be sure.
You see?
Where is it? Where's the bomb?
As soon as the words out of Kay's mouth, and the rest of the fellow captives appeared. Quark shoved Lover's aside and pointed at the bomb.
See? There it is! Under the bed!
For several long moments we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another, all suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fee who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
It was me. I found it while Quark and I were investigating this area.
I wonder if Quark is the one who planted the bombs. His head always looks suspicious. What if he kept bombs in there?
We split up to collect the rest of you.
Question is obviously why would he do that, but...
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We don't even know if it's a real bomb. Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
No. Kay is right. That's a bomb. I'm sure of it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
A stripper.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me.
Trust me, huh? Just like we did in the AB room, eh?
Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Anyhill Nation?
Oh, yes.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
We nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron.
Yeah, elementary school kid is obviously following all this.
So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Not necessarily.
What happens when you put them together?
Oh my.
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
But it works.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point!
It kind of is.
We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds!
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
then there could be a number 2 bomb and a number 1 bomb out there, huh? There's also number 0.
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Just step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Exactly.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well...
you get a special device which inputs a password. That's how you disarm it.
there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
You get the device from one of the secondary rooms. But not here.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right?
Yep.
So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
Yep. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we all were there. After that, we've been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that.
She's gonna implicate me.
After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Just hanging out. Chilling. Well, I was, just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stood behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. But hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You can't be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That's just... You could hardly say premonition. If I didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, then they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know that culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up a...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Jr.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
And Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. Was without a doubt one of us. But if a bomb was the case, then... If that bomb was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Fee? Or... Seemed insane, but could have been Quark? Now, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting the bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. Okay, I think that's around the same point where it actually started recording again. So I can continue with the slurry at once. Finally. Instead of repeating what I already done. But still, knowing some stuff, playing through this again, offers a little bit of a different perspective. Not necessary, but it's still interesting a little bit.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
I'm going for blue. That's the only way to go. So our options this time are...
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Okay, ma'am. Fill it out our options. Option A. Luna and I pair up with Clover to open the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Alice and open the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Fee to open the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair up with Fee to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Option C. Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Fee to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay. How are we going to do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
That's different. Last time it was Alice who suggested this. I wonder why is this different? Most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what do you
We'll
suggest?
be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we'll just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
Yeah, she's a pushover.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Fee. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Lannis? A strange deck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Okay, no, I think it didn't change actually. I just misremembered it. So 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. Whoever's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Mark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had 1 with 4 votes. We're almost out of time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with a majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors
Then why do you talk so
close.
slow?
8, 7.
Yes.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Yeah, come on, Luna, hurry up. Gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see if I was disappearing into red doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. And Vitue and Tenmyoji had gone to a green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.